Hi, I'm Deputy Bowell.
And I'm Deputy Corain.
We are two of the nearly 50 Okaloosa County deputies assigned to the schools in Okaloosa County.
After the recent school tragedies our state has endured, we're going to instruct you on how to respond in a violent situation. Okaloosa County takes great pride in our level of school safety. Though the idea of a violent situation in school may seem far off or unlikely, there is still a possibility it may occur. We want to make sure all students and staff are educated on how to respond.
The Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office has partnered with the Okaloosa County School District to guarantee the maximum protection of our schools. Our SROs have been trained to respond to the threat in the most efficient and effective way possible.
Schools across our nation have been subjected to terrible tragedies. Realizing this, we seek to educate ourselves and our schools on how to react to these violent situations and to diminish the amount of injuries and fatalities. Although it is highly unlikely, you too could face a situation in which an armed aggressor is threatening your school.
Today we'd like to introduce you to a program called ALICE. This acronym stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. The proper use of these 5 steps can save your life. The steps do not have to be used in order, but the acronym will help you remember how to respond in a life-threatening situation. You may choose to alert law enforcement, lock down the room you're in, evacuate the school, or if the situation calls for it, counter the attacker.
Alert refers to the way you communicate the threatening situation to others. You may hear screaming or gunshots, or you may hear the threatening situation through social media, calls, or text.
The first person you should alert about the intruder or situation is law enforcement.
They are prepared for the overflow of calls during the emergency. Once the police are aware of the situation, if you cannot get into the school quickly and safely, find a room that you can lock down and barricade. Once you are safe, you can dial 911 and give as much information about the situation as possible.
Hi, I'm a student at Niceville High School and there's an active shooter in the 300 building.
Remember, time is an issue for you and the aggressor. If you decide to barricade with desks, objects, or other books, the aggressor will probably move to another area instead of wasting time at your location. The aggressor's goal is to do as much harm as possible before the police arrive. Once you have successfully locked and barricaded the room, move to another area out of sight and formulate a plan of what you're going to do if the aggressor gets into the room.
Coordinate your actions. Gather items you can use to protect yourself. Every classroom has something that you can use to either distract or defend from the aggressor's attack. Communicate your plan with the people around you. Do not wait for the aggressor to intrude before you have a plan of action. Please know the police are trained to respond immediately. They are not there to help students evacuate or help the injured. They are there to stop the aggressor from harming anyone else as soon as possible. Being informed is also very important. If you see or hear something that could help the police, have somebody in your classroom dial 911 and let dispatch know. Telling 911 what you have seen or heard or where the aggressor is located is key information in helping the police respond to the threat.
If the aggressor tries to come into your room or safe area, you may try to evacuate or leave through another door or open window. If there is no way to prevent the aggressor from getting into your room, you may have to defend yourself. If you decide to counter the aggressor's attack, you may even be able to distract or disrupt the aggressor from their original plan. If you're able to get the aggressor on the defensive, you may be able to subdue or disarm the aggressor until the police arrive. You or one of your classmates should call 911 so that the police can always stay updated. If you can, try to keep the aggressor held on the ground until the police arrive. Again, make sure you don't pick up the weapon off of the ground so that the police don't mistake you for the aggressor. Instead, if you choose to stay in the room, make sure to place a trash bin or another object on top of the weapon and guard it until the police arrive. When evacuating the school, make sure to hold your hands above your head so that the police know that you are not the attacker.
The ALICE program was created to teach students and employees of schools the appropriate way to handle any sort of threatening situation. Remember, you will only interact with the aggressor in a last resort. If you are in immediate danger and there is no way that a lockdown or an evacuation would be possible.
Along with Okaloosa County School District, the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office has incorporated this training policy with staff and students who are on campus. Our first priority is to keep the students and faculty safe while they are in the school, and the ALICE program is a major step toward this goal. Thank you for watching.